Most people think you need thousands of subscribers before YouTube can grow your business, but what if I told you your audience size doesn't matter nearly as much as these 3 things? Some of my most successful clients and even some of my own income-producing videos have come from small channels, small reach, and small beginnings. The secret wasn't size, it was strategy. And that strategy I call the client magnet garden. Because building a business on YouTube is just like planting a garden. And in this video, I'm going to walk you through how to do it, what tools you need, and why even a tiny patch of dirt can grow something incredible if you do it right. But first, let me show you what almost everyone's doing wrong. I'm ELISE Nelson. I'm a YouTube strategist and lead generator, which means that I help you use video to create visibility and generate leads for your business. Let's go ahead and start with what you would do if you wanted to start a garden on your balcony. Just a small one. You have your little pots, a few tools, and you're excited to grow tomatoes, herbs, maybe some flowers. And the first thing that you need is soil. Now, this is your foundation. Now, on YouTube, soil is your content, the videos that you publish. If you're not putting out videos, you're not planting anything. You can't grow without soil. Now, a single pot of soil can only grow so much. It's a start, but it's not going to feed your whole household. If you want a bigger harvest, you add more soil. That means posting more videos. Every upload adds a new patch to your garden or a new container to your garden. More content, more soil means more ways for people to find you, more entry points, more opportunities for growth. You don't need perfect videos. You need planted videos. Every video you upload adds more soil to your garden, more reach, more visibility. Next, you've got soil in your garden, but you're not going to grow anything. So it's time to plant your seeds. In YouTube, seeds are keywords. These are the specific words and phrases your ideal clients are typing into YouTube search every single day. And if your video doesn't include those phrases in the title or description, it's like planting a mystery seed and hoping it grows into something useful. Now, here's the thing about seeds. Not all of them grow. Some won't sprout at all. Just like some keywords won't get traction for you. Some are even going to take longer to grow than others. And that's okay. Not only is it okay, it's expected. That's why you don't plant just one tiny seed. You plant many. On every patch of soil, you try multiple seeds to see what's going to grow best. So here are 3 types of keyword seeds that you can plant with your YouTube channel. First, you can do problem keywords. What are they struggling with or trying to solve? This might be something like how to get clients without ads, why no one is watching my YouTube videos. You can try solution keywords. These are what solution or result are they focused on trying to get? This might be something like YouTube content plan for coaches or how to batch 50 videos in 3 days. Or you might use keywords that are about their identity. What words do they use to describe themselves or their role? This might be content marketing for introverts, YouTube for therapists. The right keywords help your audience feel seen. It's like writing a name tag on your content that says, this is for you. So just a moment about keywords. It sometimes confuses new business owners or people in general. Keywords are not just one word. A single keyword is a bunch of words put together. So an example I just gave was content marketing for introverts. That is one single keyword, even though it is actually 4 words. So just to make sure you understand that, just want to make a mention of that. Now, if you want help figuring out what keywords you should be using for your channel, go check out my free training. I'll put a link in the description, and there should be one floating around this video somewhere, where I will show you how to do the keyword research with 0 paid tools. All you need to do is go find the pinned comment or look in the description or find the little button that's floating around somewhere. So let's talk about the third thing that you need. The third thing that you need is water. So this is your call to actions. So you've got your soil, you planted your seeds, but without water, nothing's gonna grow. You have to have water. And this is your call to action. This is where a lot of business owners completely miss the mark. They're afraid to sell. They're afraid to ask for action, and so they don't. But guess what? Your seeds won't grow no matter how good your soil is if you don't add water. Now, there are 2 types of call to actions that you want to use. The first one is what I call a soft call to action. These are call to actions that are easy to do. They're right on the platform. You want to just do them because they're so simple. It's like petting a soft little kitty, okay? They build momentum and engagement. So examples of this would be like this video if it helped, comment below with your biggest takeaway, subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next. These are right on the platform. It doesn't require them going anywhere or filling anything out. It's pretty simple and straightforward for them to do. Soft call to actions are low effort for your viewer, but they train them that they should be taking action with you. So they're important. The second type of call to actions, the second type of water you can be using are hard call to actions. And this is where you are moving people away from the platform. This is harder. It's like a piece of hard oak or something, right? These are where sales and lead generation happen. Examples of this might be download my free checklist here, join the Video Biz Challenge at videobizchallenge.com, book a strategy session with me using the link below. Hard call to actions require more commitment, but they also show you who's actually serious and ready to take steps forward. So here's the key. When you're talking about watering your seeds, you want to use both types of water. You want to use soft and hard call to actions. You can start your video even with a soft call to action. If this topic speaks to you, hit the like button. And then you can end your video with a hard call to action. If you're ready to build your content strategy with support, join me on the Video Biz Tour. But every single video should be watered. Every single video should be watered. If you don't give your audience a clear next step, they'll scroll away, even if they loved what you said. Don't leave it to chance. Be intentional. You need to have soil, which is your consistent content, posting videos. You need to have your seeds, which is your keyword strategy. And you need to have your water, which is your clear call to action. Leave one out and your garden isn't gonna grow. So which part of your YouTube garden needs the most attention right now? Your content, your soil, your keywords, your seeds, or your water, your calls to action? Comment below with one word, soil, seeds, or water, and I'll send you resources to help. Now here's the mindset shift that changes everything. If you only plant one video with one keyword and no call to action, you've got a tiny pot with a single dry seed. Is it possible some water could get on it? Maybe it'll rain? Sure. But you might as well leave it on the windowsill and hope for a miracle. But for some reason, that's how most business owners treat YouTube. They post 1 or 2 videos. Maybe they sprinkle a few seeds in it with keywords. They whisper, subscribe, and they expect an entire harvest. They've missed out on the constant watering that plants need to thrive. If you want a real garden, one that produces real clients, here's what it's gonna take. Posting weekly, which means you're constantly putting new soil out. Using multiple keywords so that you're planting with a variety of seeds, and being sure to include strong call to actions, which means you're watering every single video. And here's when it gets exciting. One of my clients spent just 1 year building her garden. She showed up consistently. She posted content that answered her audience's real questions. She used keywords they were already searching, and she ended every video with a clear call to action. And then she had to stop. Life got busy. Other things took priority, but her content, it kept working. Her garden kept growing. Her videos continued to bring in leads and sales for 6 years. Yes, 6. She only came back to me when she finally started to see a slowdown because she wanted to know how to build the next layer of growth and revitalize her garden. Now imagine that. Just for a minute, take a pause, and I want you to imagine that. Committing to 1 year of effort that brings you 6 years of results. Committing to 1 year of effort that brings you 6 years of results. Want another example? I've got one video on my channel, I actually have a couple videos like this, that has brought in sales and clients for over 3 years. One video, 3 years. Passive income, ongoing visibility, and clients who tell me I found you from that YouTube video. Let me tell you, that feeling, it never gets old. The feeling of helping someone you've never even met, of building trust without a cold DM or an awkward pitch, that's the power of a garden that works for you, a garden that grows because you planted it and you started it the right way. And here's the best part. Once your garden is big enough, once you have enough soil with enough seeds and enough watering going on, maybe you have a system that waters for you, your plants, your videos, are the kind that come back year after year, like the ones you put on YouTube instead of social media. And your watering system, your call to actions are all set up. It basically runs itself. And that is what we're building here. A business that grows while you sleep. A business that you can step away from because life gets busy and it will still continue to deliver the plants that you're looking for. Now don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so that you don't miss videos like this one, because your garden grows best when you have a guide. So now you're probably thinking, okay, Elise, I get it. I need soil. I need seeds. I need water. But how do I actually do all of that? Let me make it simple for you. If you want my help building your garden in person, like you want to sit next to me, you want to look me in the eyes, be able to shake my hand, give me a hug, then you need to join me for the Video Biz Tour. Imagine this. You show up to a beautiful location, not alone, but surrounded by other creative, driven business owners just like you. You're not guessing anymore. I'm sitting right next to you. I help you dial in your message, and you walk away with actual client-attracting videos that are done and scheduled, not someday content. And the best part? We do it all in one day. You get unstuck, off the hamster wheel, and into motion. Now you might be thinking, but what if I'm not good on camera? What if I don't know what to say? That's exactly why this tour exists. That's why I'm doing this. We practice together, you get support, and we create a garden strategy that works for you. Now, some of you, travel might not be an option right now, or maybe you're watching this video in the future because we know YouTube videos are evergreen, and you might have missed the tour. You can still join the Video Biz Challenge from the comfort of your own home. It is a 3-day virtual challenge where you will learn how to batch create 50 plus videos with my full support and strategy built in. It is fast, it is focused, and it's the exact method that I use to keep my own content consistent. So whether you want to do this side by side, I'd love to see you, or sitting at home in your PJs, either way, let's grow your client magnet together. All right, so let's talk a little bit about what we've covered today. To attract clients organically on YouTube, even with a small channel, you need 3 things. You need your soil. That is your consistent content, your foundation. If you are not showing up regularly, your garden can't grow because it doesn't have somewhere to be. Then there are the seeds. These are your keywords. Then you have your seeds. These are your keywords. The searchable phrases your audience is actually already using. And then finally, you need your water. That's your call to actions. Your soft call to actions build connection on the platform. And your hard call to actions drive real action off the platform. You have to give people a clear next step or they'll walk away even if they love you. You don't need to go viral, you don't need fancy equipment, and you definitely don't need a massive audience. You need a garden strategy, and you need to start planning right now. Because one day, someone is going to find your video. They're going to binge your content, and they're going to message you with, I feel like I already know you. How can I work with you? Imagine that. Waking up to leads in your inbox, knowing your content is working while you rest, helping people you've never even met just by showing up on camera and being helpful. That's not a dream. It's your garden, fully grown and thriving. Let's build it together. Join me in person at the Video Biz Tour. Link is in the description. Join me virtually in the Video Biz Challenge. Link is in the description. Or learn to plant the right seeds today by watching my other video where I walk you through how to use free tools to find the right seeds for your videos. I am so glad that we get to live our dreams together every single day, and I hope to see you next time.